Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see the Kirchhoffs law. Kirchhoffs law is a fundamental law for electrical circuit analysis, and it is very important to find the electrical parameters which is in the circuit. So this is one another law like Ohm's law. So let me get into the Kirchhoffs law. See, the Kirchhoffs law was discovered in the year 1845 by the German physicist Gustav Kirchhoff and developed a pair of set of rules, or also named as the laws, which deal with the conservation of current and energy within the electrical circuits. Okay, these two rules are commonly known as Kirchhoff's circuit law, and with one of Kirchhoff's law dealing the current flowing around a closed circuit, which is called as a Kirchhoff current law, while other law with the voltage sources present in a closed circuit. So that is called as a Kirchhoff voltage law. So there are two Kirchhoff's law. One is Kirchhoff's current law, and another one is Kirchhoff voltage law. So we're going to see detailedly how the Kirchhoff current law works and how the Kirchhoff's voltage law can be determined. Okay, let me see the Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, the Kirchhoff's current law states that the algebraic sum of all the currents entering and leaving a node must be equal to zero. That means the current node is a point where all the circuit lines will meet, as we mentioned in the previous video. So that is a point. There may be an incoming current, there may be an outgoing current from the node. Okay, so that summation of the existing current or the entering current, when we add both, then the net value of the current will be zero. In other terms, we can say the incoming current is equal to the existing current, outgoing current. So we can equate from this equation. So here is an example to understand. So this is a point node. Okay, here there are totally five currents which is actually acting in the node. Say let us see I1 here. The arrow mark is entering into the node. So this is called as incoming current or entering current. And similarly, I2 is also an entering current. I3 is also entering current, but I4 and I5 is a existing current. Okay, exiting current. So in other terms, we can say it's an outgoing current. So outgoing is mentioned as minus value. So I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus of minus I4 plus of minus I5, the net result will be equal to 0. So this logic can be applied to any DC circuit and we can determine the current. So Kirchhoff's current law simply called as an incoming current is equal to outgoing current. So when we solve the problem, we will understand much better how the Kirchhoff current law can be determined. All right. And the next law is Kirchhoff's voltage law. So the Kirchhoff voltage law states that in any closed loop network, the total voltage around the loop is equal to sum of voltage drops within the same loop. In a simple word, the potential drop, I mean the voltage drop and the voltage rise. Potential drop is equal to potential rise. In a closed path, when the circuit have a resistance, so definitely there will be a voltage drops. Okay, so the total voltage around the loop is equal to the sum of voltage drops around the loop. So let us consider the circuit here from point A, B, C, D. There are four number of R. So let us have voltage across A and B plus voltage across B and C, the voltage across C and D, the voltage across D and A equal to 0. In other words, the sum of all the potential voltage drops around the loop is equal to 0. So in other words, we can say sum of the potential rise is equal to sum of potential drop. I mean the voltage supply to the circuit is equal to the voltage drop in the circuit. So when we solve the problem, we will understand much better how the Kirchhoff voltage law works. And here is a small challenge, like how the electric circuit looks. Okay, so which we can apply the Kirchhoff's voltage law and current law. We can determine over it. So this video we will discuss in the next part of videos. I have mentioned here as mesh loop method. Mesh loop method is a branch that comes out of Kirchhoff's law to solve two loops. Here you could see a one closed circuit path is called as a loop, and there are two closed circuit path here. So the first one is called loop 1 and the second one is called loop 2, and this can be solved via the mesh loop method, which we will see in the upcoming lectures. Okay, so these are the basic simple laws from the Kirchhoffs, German scientist, which state Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law. So these two laws plays a primary role in determining the electrical parameters like current, voltage, and resistance from the circuit. Thank you.